My name is Vicki Werheim, and I am a responder. Did 28 years in law enforcement, and I, as you do, really do understand the concept of resilience. But one of the things I want to talk about today is how do we grow and improve our resilience? We all know that we have it and we need it, but how do we make it better? And right now, I'm going to talk about one specific part as an answer to that question, and that is exercise. Now, we know that exercise is something that should be done on a daily basis, but let's back it up a little bit. Right now, with your schedule, whether you're a night shift, day shift, have a family, just moved, taking care of parents, exercise can become an issue, but it's such an important part of your mental well-being and your physical well-being. So we're going to give you some strategies to overcome the barriers that are preventing you from exercise, and then also remind you of how important exercise and resilience go together. So we all know that the definition of exercise is maintaining physical fitness and overall health and well-being. And it's just so critical for both of those aspects. So we want to talk about the physical demands on your job, how physical activity responds while you're doing your job or while you're exercising. I describe the importance of exercise on a career as an emergency responder. Talk about the most important components for a regular healthy workout, benefits of exercise on cognitive performance, and connections between exercise of a physical and an emotional performance. Now, I don't know about you, but after 28 years in law enforcement, your back, your shoulders, your hips, they'll take a beating if you don't take care of them with regular exercise, stretching, and making sure you're taking care of yourself. Now, I'm not sure if you've done this, but I actually weighed myself once, not in uniform, and kitted up, full gear, 22 extra pounds. So that's why exercise is so important, and not just doing it once, but having a routine, having a pattern. But you have to start somewhere. So one of the things we like to talk about is physical fitness a requirement for your job? Do you have to take a PT test? Do you get a bonus if you take a PT test? Do you have to hike in difficult terrain? Do you sit for long periods of time? Right? That's also so stressful on your body. Do you have to climb stairs? All of these things you do every day will require you to maintain physical fitness and to exercise. So how many days are you sitting at your desk? Are you a dispatcher? Or are you doing paperwork as a supervisor? How many hours are you in motion? So we talk about how important it is for exercise during your daily shift. If you're sitting in a patrol car, if you're sitting in a desk or an office, making sure that you're doing inventory sheets or approving reports or looking at dispatch logs. As responders, we all know sitting is a requirement of the job, but you have to be in good physical shape so that you don't fall into those patterns and get hip injuries, back injuries. We talk about the most important components for regular healthy workouts are cardiovascular. Look, you can run, you can walk, you can do a treadmill, you can do a bike. Just do something. It's so important to keep your body moving. And I know a lot of folks have Fitbits or Garmin's or certain watches that tell you, hey, get up and move. Hey, you completed your step goal. That's really important because that keeps you on task. It's almost like an accountability partner that just sits on your wrist. I'm wearing mine right now. It's probably going to tell me to start moving soon. So if you're not exercising now, let me challenge you with this. Do it one day a week. Just one day a week. And see how your body reacts to that. There's an old saying, like a boulder is so hard to move because it's just so big and cumbersome. But once that boulder is in motion, it becomes much easier to move. I look at exercise that way. It's just so cumbersome sometimes. Just start doing it one day a week, that boulder starts to move. Now, the other side of the scale, if you're working out 6 and 7 days a week, make sure you're taking that rest day. Your body has to have its rest to recover. But you've got to find a way to make sure that your body is in motion. We talk about muscular strength. We talk about flexibility. Talk about agility, balance, power, reaction time, speed. As you get older, your balance gets challenged. Make sure you're doing your hip flexor exercises. Make sure that that your legs are strong, that your body is supported. You're doing your core exercises. This all goes to that mindset of being resilient. Because if the body's in shape and it's ready to roll and you get challenged for something, that goes into that bucket of resilience. right? Because we know it talks about nutrition and gratitude and breathing and well-being, and exercise are all such an important component for this. So the benefits of exercise, we talk about increased short-term memory, increased attention, increased focus, improved sleep. The effects of no exercise: increased risk for injury, reduced energy, quicker fatigue, increased risk for heart disease, and increased risk for diabetes. So ultimately, we like you to exercise 2 to 3 times per week. That can help release the dopamine that is inside of your mind to decrease anger, fight depression. Aerobic exercise can help you be calmer, less depressed, less anxious. Regular exercise, studies show, can absolutely improve sleep quality. It's just so important to keep your body moving, making sure it's in motion. So again, schedule 1 workout a week if you're not exercising right now. Add cardiovascular work into your routine. Schedule workouts into your daily calendar. Ask a friend to work out with you. Peer pressure is the best thing. Have someone hold you accountable. Those days you just don't feel like doing it and your friend's like, let's go, get your shoes on. We're going. We're going for a walk. We're going for a run. We're going to the gym. Just find a friend or loved one to be your accountability partner. So that was my quick hit on exercise. At the end of the day, you just need to do it, and it'll increase that bucket that's filled with all of those necessary components to keep your resiliency growing and to make sure that you improve upon it. Thanks.